Good morning, Falcons. Today is Tuesday, August 25th. I'm Emma, and this is your review from the Falcons' Nest. If you're the type who's not afraid to engage in a friendly discussion with your friends or classmates, come to a speech and debate team call out Thursday during SRT in the broadcast studio. Glenn students compete against some of the best speech teams in the state annually and improve their public speaking skills in meets at nearby schools. Speech is free and offered on Saturday mornings and afternoons. If you have any questions, stop by Mr. Kitchell's room. The Indiana Dinosaur Museum will host a late-night event for the community on Friday. WSJV reports the public is invited to visit the museum for the free screening of Walking with Dinosaurs at 6 p.m. presented by PBS Michiana. Attendees will get $5 off admission for the evening, and the South Bank Chocolate Cafe will be open for drinks and treats. If you ordered a 2026 yearbook or would like to purchase them, the yearbooks are expected to be delivered after Labor Day. The price of the 2026 yearbook is $50. Cash, check, or money orders payable to John Glenn High School will be accepted. To register to vote in Indiana, you must be 18 by November 3rd. That means some eligible seniors can register to vote today and vote at 8. An iconic vehicle is returning to the area this week. WSBT reports. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is back for some local events. The Wienermobile will be at Howard Park for the concert series on Thursday. It will be at the Studebaker Car Museum on Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It will also be at the Michiana Market on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And now to weather with Reed.
Today for weather, we have a temperature low of 50 and a real feel of 49.8. And now your 3-day forecast. Tuesday is going to be a low of 49 and a high of 76. Wednesday with a low of 57 and a high of 83. Thursday is a low of 61 and a high of 76. And now to sports with Eli.
The John Glenn boys tennis team has been nominated for South Bend Tribune Non-Football Athlete of the Week. The Glenn boys had one of their best meets in years, Saturday, winning their own invitational over Mishawaka, Rochester, and Knox. Meanwhile, the girls' cross-country teams won at Twin Lakes last week. It was a hard-fought battle throughout the entire match at Swan Lake last night, but the Lady Falcons pulled out the victory by a score of 217 for the Falcons to a 220 for New Prairie. Leading the Falcons in scoring was Morgan Wotus with a 45, followed by Hazel Peterson with a 51, Olivia Ramsey with a 60, Sophia Weldon with 61, Maddie Dodgman with a 63, and Reese Blair with a 59. The girls' golf team now has a 3-1 record and remains undefeated in conference play. Tonight, the boys' tennis team hosts Lakeland while the cross-country team travels some country to Bremen, where they'll run against Bremen, Fairfield, and Plymouth. Wednesday, the girls' golf team travels to North Judson where they'll compete against the Jays and the Oregon Davis Bobcats. The volleyball team hosts South Central Thursday. The golf team will be at Swan Lake for a match with Knox and Triton. The boys' soccer team hosts South Bend Riley. Friday, the football team will be tested at Fairfield. Saturday, the girls' golf team competes in the Rochester Invitational. The boys' tennis team takes on Kankakee Valley while the girls' soccer team plays LaPorte and the boys' soccer team hosts Michigan City. Our combined cross-country teams will compete in the Northwood Invitational. The JV football team which is 1-0, will host Fairfield. Could you be seeing John Glenn, Plymouth, and Triton in the same conference? That's an idea being floated by the South Bend Tribune sports staff. In an article late this summer, the staff played out potential scenarios if Penn leaves the Northern Indiana Conference. Among the scenarios is adding Plymouth and Triton to the Indiana Northern State Conference, a 6-team league which also includes Jimtown, Bremen, Tippecanoe Valley, LaVille, and Knox. Plymouth currently plays in the Northern Lakes Conference, with several larger schools, including Warsaw. This week's John Glenn football opponent is number 11th in this week's USA Today Class 3A polls. The Falcons will travel to Fairfield to be christened the school's new field Friday. Tippecanoe Valley is 18th in this week's poll. Now to lunch with Reed.
Today for lunch, we have beef taco meat, chicken Caesar wrap, PBJ Uncrustable, ham chef salad, and turkey chef salad. Your sides will be Fiesta Taco black beans, golden corn, shredded lettuce, diced Roma tomatoes, diced onions, diced peaches, yellow round corn tortilla chips, Spanish rice, ultimate cheese sauce, jalapeno, salsa, low fat, and sour cream. That's all we have time for today, Falcons. Have a great day.